Hi, it's Ray. I don't collect single issues. I collect collected editions, trade paperbacks, omnibus. I love talking about them. And one of the biggest questions that I get on YouTube especially, but on TikTok too, is people say, hey Ray, can you show us your whole collection? I'm waiting to get shelves. I'm gonna get some Calic shelves to go here because they're two-sided. And then I'm still trying to figure out what shelves to get for against the wall. I still don't know. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'll take them. But I can't show my whole collection yet. Although my collection's great, it's over there. It's on that side of it's over on that side of the wall too. And I will show it once I get my new shelves and stuff. But I figured I'd at least start and show you my Spider-Man collection. It's the first in my Marvel collection. Is my Amazing Spider-Man. And I'll show you how I have mine and stuff. Since you guys want to see it, I'll show that to you. So here we go. Let's start with Spider-Man. It is great. This is my Amazing Spider-Man collection. Start with my omnibus. I've got Amazing Spider-Man, volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got the Roger Stern, volume 6. Then I have Spectacular Spider-Man. I've got Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man. And then I've got the complete black costume saga. I've got the Michelini and Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. I have the Michelini and Eric Larson Spider-Man. And then I did just get this, which is the Michelini and Bagley. No, this is Michelini and Bagley Part 2. But first I should show you Michelini and Bagley Part 1, which is here. Then I got the clone, Spider Clone Saga, and then Ben Reilly Omnibus 1, 2. I have a bunch of Epic collections, and you can see which ones, a bunch of Epic collections. And then I have more of those here. And then I have Maximum Carnage. I've got the Ultimate Collections, which is the J. Michael Straczynski stuff. I've got all 5 volumes. I've got all 5 volumes of the Ultimate Collection, which I'll be getting rid of soon because I've also got the omnibuses, the J. Michael Straczynski omnibuses, Part 1 and Part 2. So I don't really need the Ultimate Collection paperbacks anymore. I've got Spider-Man Back in Black, which I don't need because I have it in the omnibus, but it is one of my favorite trade paperbacks. And then I have One More Day. Then I've got Spider-Man Brand New Day. I have a bunch of hardcover stuff there. Dying Wish, Danger Zone, Election Day, Ends of the Earth. Then I've got the Joe Kelly, the Spider-Man Joe Kelly omnibus. I've got the 2 Nick Spencer omnibuses with Spider-Man. Then I have some worldwide paperbacks. I'm thinking of getting worldwide hardcover, but I do have the paperbacks. And then I have, I've got some Dan Slott stuff. I've got the Clone Conspiracy, and then more paperback stuff. And then I have Big Time, which is when, Peter Parker actually, makes it big, opens a corporation, all that stuff. I've got the 4 volumes of that. They've never made an omnibus of it, so I've got the 4 volumes of paperbacks. And then I have more paperbacks. I've got I don't know why I have the Nick Spencer paperbacks, because I have the omnibuses, but I still have the paperbacks. And then I have, what do we have over here? I've got the Dark Web omnibus. And I've got Spider-Man versus Venom, which is really cool. And then I've got, and I do like this a lot. I've read the paperbacks of it. I've got the Beyond, Spider-Man Beyond omnibus, which is actually pretty cool. I'll show more of this. I guess I could show more of this shelf. I've got Atlantis Attacks. And then I've got some Avengers Epic collections. And then I have just Avengers, just some Avengers stuff. You know, a bunch of paperbacks of Avengers. Civil War, a bunch of new Avengers stuff. But for my Avengers, I've really got to go look at the Avengers omnibus, because I have Avengers Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the John Byrne collection. Then I've got the Kurt Busiek, George Perez collection. And then I love Brian Michael Bendis' New Avengers. That's awesome. Then I've got the Jonathan Hickman stuff. And, of course, Secret Invasion 2. So, there you go. So that's a little of my stuff. That's that's a shelf. There's one shelf and my Avengers omnibus. So I want to show you guys the whole thing, because people are asking me for the whole collection, and I'll be able to show you the whole collection once I get shelves. But I don't know. I haven't found shelves for Against the Wall. I mean, I'm gonna get Calyx shelves to replace these, because I've got these shelves and then exact same shelves on the other side facing out, and I could do Calyx shelves and go back to back, and it would take up a lot less space. And for all the stuff that's over on that side, it'll just be more open, and then I can show off the whole collection. But I'm waiting to show the whole collection when I get the complete shelves. Like, my Batman collection is pretty cool, and I want to show you guys the whole Batman collection, but it's literally just a mess. Like, there's a bunch of Batman, a bunch of DC stuff over there, and then there's more Batman right here, and there's Flash and all that, and then I got Green Lantern and stuff. So I really want to show you the whole thing once I get the shelves. Once I get the shelves, I'll be able to. It'll look good, because right now it kind of looks like a dump. Once I get nicer shelves, I'll be able to show off the whole thing. But you guys on YouTube have been asking me to do it, so I figured I'm going to quit putting it off, and I figured today I'll at least show you a little bit of it. And I hope it's okay. I hope it meets your approval. This is one of my shelf plus Avengers. So I showed you some of them. I'll show you the rest. I promise, when I get new shelves, I'll show you the whole things. I'm Chubby Ray. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Stay tuned for the next one. It's coming up soon.